What's up, guys, and welcome back to Cryptographics. Today, I wanted to go over something that's very important to understand about ICOSA so that you don't have a situation like I'm about to describe happen to you. So I was in one of the chat rooms, public chat room, and a gentleman had spoken about how he was going to get a larger amount of ICOSA than he got for swapping a certain token for it. And after doing the HSI buyback, he got about 30% of what he had expected. It was actually a little bit less than 30%, I believe. And so what I want to explain here today is something you need to be aware of, that if you're going to use a hex stake and it's a 5555 stake, so a Quattro Cinco stake, you got to be aware of the timing of when you switch for ICOSA, or sorry, more specifically, if you are staking hex specifically to get ICOSA, you want to check this out before you stake for that 5555 length to get ICOSA. So check this out. If you come to app.icosa.pro here and you go down to the HSI buyback function, you're going to see your hex stake, if you've done it, pop up. If you haven't done it, this is actually best, but this is where you would go and you click sell all, and the amount of HSIs you hold is going to pop up as 1, 2, or however many, and it will show you how much ICOSA that you'll get for that or those HSIs, and you'll be able to sell your HSI to the contract and it will mint you ICOSA. Now, here's the thing, is that ICOSA has what's called a ceiling price, meaning it has a price where the amount of ICOSA that a single HSI or a single T-share 5555 stake will give you should be equal in value to that stake. And this is called the ceiling price, essentially. And we'll go over this really quickly. I'm going to open up my free PDF that's on the website. There's a paperback copy of this available as well. But I'm going to go to the PDF version, and we're going to go over exactly what the ceiling price is so you can understand the difference and why you need to be aware of doing this function at the moment and how to figure out which route to go to get your ICOSA. So this is the ICOSA ceiling price, and this is how it works. I know I'm probably going to be blocking the bottom left here. I'll read that out to you, but let's get going here. So the ICOSA ceiling price is the cost of a Quattro Cinco or 5555 day single T-share stake, or the cost, sorry, of a 5555 day one T-share stake will always cost 1/3 of the T-share rate multiplied by the price of hex, right? So 1/3 of the T-share rate is the number of hex it takes to get a T-share when you stake max length, and to get the value of that, you just multiply that number of hex by the hex price. So this number is the base value of the stake, and the 1/3 is because of the 200% longer pays better bonus. You get a 200% bonus in effective hex towards your staking or your staking shares when you stake max length. So one full T-share staked 5555 will always be able to mint 5,555,000 Hedron, no matter what the T-share rate is. Now, the formula for how much ICOSA you get from a 5555 single T-share stake is 5,555,000 divided by the T-share rate. Now, you're also going to add an extra 10% bonus that has been hard-coded in as a bonus in extra ICOSA minted for being a 5555 day max length hex stake. So once we have this number, this means that the ICOSA ceiling price is the base cost of a 5555 stake. This means that the ceiling price for ICOSA is the base cost of a 5555 day one T-share stake divided by the number of ICOSA that is mintable. Okay, so the actual price I'm going to go to in a second here, and I'll show you what the ceiling price should be. We're going to go to my boy CryptoSloth's website, lookintohedron.com, and we're going to check out what the ceiling prices should be right now. Okay, so we're at lookintohedron.com. This website that Sloth built has awesome tools. It's got charts. It's got all sorts of stuff that you should come check out and support your boy. And let's take a look, though, at the current price of ICOSA. So ICOSA is 5.3x to the ceiling. It's down to 75 cents. And it's actually, so let me just see here. I believe it was about 80-ish% down at the moment. And the ceiling price at the moment should be $3.97. That's crazy. Think about that for a second. So let's say you were thinking of getting ICOSA and you wanted to possibly do a max length stake and sell that to the HSI buyback function and get some ICOSA. Well, here's something you got to consider. So 8,889 hex is what it takes to get 1 T share. For that 8,889 hex, you would get 229 ICOSA. Okay, so the value of 8,889 hex is $915. Now let's figure out how much ICOSA you could get for that. So we'll go divided by 0.7493. So you would get 1,221 ICOSA if you went on the market. If you go through the HSI buyback function currently, because the ICOSA price is so far below the ceiling, you'll only get 229 ICOSA. Okay, this is huge to understand, because if you want to get the most ICOSA for your money, right now it makes no sense to use the HSI buyback function unless you already have a 5555 stake and you want to do that for a reason that actually makes sense to you, whether you got a crazy deal in the HSI auctions or whatever. If you're choosing to go that route, it should only be because you have to right now. Otherwise, go through the regular swapping functions on the Uniswap or cow.fi or anywhere that you're comfortable normally swapping. The HSI buyback function is going to get you the least amount per dollar if you haven't already staked and you're thinking about it. So really think about this. You're getting 20% of what you should be getting versus going and actually buying on the market right now. And I'm not telling you to go buy on the market. It is a deal at the moment. And I do believe ICOSA is going to do big things, very big things with the whole ecosystem, but I'm not suggesting that you go buy on the market right now. What I am suggesting is that you understand the difference in timing and when to utilize the different pathways to the HSI buyback versus just going and buying it on the market. So I really hope you understand this. This is big. I don't want to see anyone else lose a bunch of money like this gentleman did, or just, lose a bunch of money essentially. That's 80% of his value, just like that. And I don't want that to happen to you guys as well. But before we go, I want to shout out Crypto Sloth one more time. He's got a website as well that he's working on. This guy knows so much about ICOSA, Hedron, all parts of this ecosystem, and is a very knowledgeable guy. He brings so many new ideas and just so much incredible information. Go ahead and subscribe to his email subscription, and you'll get juicy alpha dropped to your inbox whenever he has the opportunity to go and do that. I just wanted to add one more thing in here, guys. The importance of using a website like this, some kind of tool, whether it's Look into Hedron or hexmodel.com, or you're able to make a mathematical model yourself using the parameters that are out there where you can understand what the prices are supposed to be. But before you make any purchases or before you make a move, either going to the market to get ICOSA or through the HSI buyback function, it's important to come to a website like this or utilize a tool that can tell you, are you off the ceiling? Are you at the ceiling? Whereabouts are we? And where's the best avenue, the best pathway to get the most ICOSA for whatever kind of value I'm going to put into the system or try to utilize to get ICOSA. Okay, so just wanted to make sure that's very clear, and that's the point of this video today. That being said, that's all I've got for today. If you want to learn more and you want to go deep on ICOSA and Hedron, Hex, just blockchain, cryptocurrency, and Pulse Chain and PulseX in general, I have a free PDF on my website. That's cryptographics.com. You just go to shop. You go all the way down to the bottom. You click on this, and it is completely free to download, and it has 150 pages of information and the guides for so many cryptocurrencies in this ecosystem. You can also pick this up on Amazon. I've got my own paperback here. It looks great. And you can also go, if you want to learn directly from me, you want to figure out strategies or just get in touch to go over whatever it is that you want crypto and get some clarity, I do offer one-on-one coaching calls. And right now for the 60 minutes of crypto, the 1 hour coaching calls, I'm offering for the launch of Pulse Chain and before 36.9% off my 1 hour calls. And I'll put the coupon code in the description. It is PulseChain369, the coupon code, and it can be used for a 1 hour call to get you clear-headed and ready for whatever you're looking to get clear on. Last thing I'll say here is please smash the like and subscribe for more. A lot more coming on the channel. I will see you very soon, either a video or a stream. Peace.